morning, everyone. Welcome back to Life with Eve. I am Msevesbyu, and this morning, I just I wanted to come and talk to you guys because it's something that's been bothering me since last night, and like I'm just like totally fed up with it. I'm I'm so over it. Like I've been trying so hard to stay above sea level that I'm just so ready to give up. Like and I know that I can't, because for several reasons. And when I say for several reasons, I mean because of my seven daughters that I can't give up as a mother. But society really makes you want to just say skip it and just walk away from everything. I'm so tired, y'all, of being judged and looked down upon and talked about. I mean, I know everybody gets talked about. I know everybody is going to have something to say, and I'm really coming to the realization of I'm really coming to terms that everybody's going to always have something negative to say, no matter what kind of person you are, no matter how good or bad you're doing. It's just, I don't understand. For the person that I am, like, I'm not an evil person. I'm not a vindictive or a vengeful. I've never been that type of person. So for people to come at me the way that they do, it's just, I don't understand it at all. I try to help people as much as I can, and I give my last to whoever, to where I constantly come up short on numerous things. But I mean, I don't want to just take and show y'all what I do. This is right now. This is what my job is. I mean, I know a lot of y'all take and y'all know that I do taxes for a living at the beginning of the year, but this is what I'm gonna show y'all, what I get up and do every morning. Okay, this is what I do every morning. Now, y'all gotta understand, I got my phone hooked up to this this piece in my car that's glued to my windshield. I can't even think of the name of the thing, but anyway, this is what I do every morning. As you can see, I'm sitting in a parking lot of a grocery store, and my job requires me to go grocery shopping for people and deliver it to them. Now, it pays quite well. It pays very well. Okay, I sit in my car and wait on a run, and I'm here every single day for the past 6 weeks now that I had this job. I'm here. When I do have a job, I give my all into that job because I'm trying to get every coin that I possibly can. But my point is that I'm here from 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock almost 6 days a week, and on the seventh day I might give up 5 hours. I do this because I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. I have a mission, I have a goal, and I'm trying to make it to where me and my children don't have to struggle the way that society has painted this picture of a mother with as many kids that I have to be. I refuse to be that type of person just because society feel like that people like me shouldn't be successful. I decided, it's kind of hard for me to even talk about this because it hurts so bad, especially when it's coming from people, that's called themselves caring or loving you. I've heard this same thing from my own family, my closest friends, or or up to last night, even my daughter's father, who was my fiance, and we had been split apart for some time now, but even with us, well, what I thought we were working out, it's to the point to where I can't take it. I just can't. And the thing that people quick to say about me, hold on just 1 second. Let me turn this camera back around so you guys can, so I can talk to you directly. Hold on. Okay, yeah, now I know y'all see that little glare up in the corner, but that's because my phone is cracked and I still haven't had a chance to get it fixed. But those are one of the sacrifices that I also made. I can go and get my phone fixed, but I chose to go get one of my daughters a phone because she needed a phone, And but the thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is because a lot of people take and tell me that I put myself first before my children. I cater to my own needs before them. I don't put my best effort, what they consider my best effort, towards my children. When I think that's totally unfair. I think that they're just on the outside, looking in, judging. And then for those to be close to me, like, family, some of my family members or some of my closest friends, to even make that judge me, I had to take and sit back for a minute, like, okay, is this really true? Can everybody be telling the same lie? Like, well, not everybody, but I say everybody because this is coming from people that I thought, that I considered close, that I figured that loved me enough to not lie. But I'm coming to the realization that this is just judgments. This is not something that you say, oh, this is coming from the heart, even though this is what they're saying. Oh, I'm telling you this because I love you. No, I don't think that it is love, because I can look back and judge you, or I sit back and hear people judge them on what type of parents they are to their children, even though they may have a nice sizable income. It has nothing to do with income. They're judging you as a character and as a person, as to who you are, how you are with your children. So this is what people are doing to me. But it's hurtful because I'm confused. Do you consider me not putting my children first because I take in consideration of your feelings, or who you are, or what you got going on? Is that it's got to be the only reason why that I don't put my children first? You have family saying, "Oh, you put your man first before you put your kids." I've had two of my sisters tell me that, and I've had my own man tell me, I had my own ex-man tell me just last night that I don't put my children first. And I'm like, okay, so is what they're saying correct? Do I put other people's needs ahead of my own children? And then I think about it, then, yeah, sometimes I do. I must do. Because if y'all coming to me, complaining to me about your problems and your financial problems and your emotional problems and your mental problems, and I'm not saying I got my own problems over here, I have to do with my own children, they're having their own struggles in school, they don't feel like that I'm there for them enough emotionally, or spending enough time with them, because I'm gone or working or not paying attention to them, because I'm too focused on other things, then yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm not putting my children first. When my children have to take and fall short on eating because I'm trying to put food in somebody else's household, then you're right. Everybody want to take and say, I'm not putting my children first, but at the same time, I'm gonna need you to I'm gonna need you, Eve, to give me your last. I'm going to tell you, you don't put your children first. But at the same time, Eve, I'm going to need you to give me your last, regardless to whether it's financially, emotionally, physically, or mentally. I'm going to need you to give me every last bit of it. But I'm going to judge you and say, you're not a good mother to your children because you don't put them first. How messed up is that? Like, how could you judge someone like that? What is wrong with people? I was so hurt, y'all. I was so crushed last night. I sat up crying. My pressure had gone up so bad. My eyes were bloodshot red. I was dizzy, lightheaded. My head was hurting. My face had swollen up so bad. I was so scared. I was on the brink of a panic attack, full mode, because I allowed my daughter's father to get to me and take that into what everybody else be saying about me, when I really need to just let everybody go. And you're right, focus just on me and my children. If I cut everybody off, from friends to family to men, all of y'all needs, all of y'all wants, all of y'all pulling at me, talking about can I have some part of you. Again, whether it's physically, mentally, financially, emotionally. If I just stopped all of that and solely focused on my children, and I don't mean just in the financial way, or put more of my money into them, my time into them, and my focus into them, you're right, I would be much further ahead in life. You're right, I would be more there for them than I am now. But because I try to break up who I am and give a little piece to everybody, on top of giving to those 7, I fall short. I fall short in the eyes of my children, even though they do love me, because they don't, judge me the way the world judges me. They love me regardless. They don't see me as this supposed to be selfish monster that the world has chosen to see me as. They see me as mommy gives us what she can, when she can, whenever she can. Even though they can be a heck of a lot ungrateful, they still, at the end of the day, love me very deeply. And they express it sometimes through poems and letters and text messages and hugs and kisses. This is why when people say you reward your children and when they sometimes don't deserve it, but I feel like they do, because they are that I have. They give me this, they give me the backbone that I need to keep moving. And without it, I couldn't. I'm to the point that I want to give up so bad. But last night, my 6-year-old come to me and say, "Mommy, look," she showed me something that she had created on the tablet. It was a flower, and it said, "I love you, Mom." And I didn't even know she can draw like that. They the reason why I keep going and moving and not pay the world much attention. My only focus right now is to come up with enough to get away from all the negativity, get away from my family, my friends, the so-called men in my life. I don't want any parts of it anymore. Because as long as I stay around it, I'm never going to be in the spot that I need to be. I'm never going to get there. Not as long as I'm around all the people that I'm around. Y'all, YouTube, you don't have a clue. So for those mothers out there who are listening to people pull and tug at them and tell them what kind of person they are, you need to take into consider. I'll tell you this. I seen a post on Facebook this morning, right before I recorded this. It said, you need to make sure that you don't start seeing yourself through the eyes of people who don't value you. Know your worth. And that I consider it, I feel like that was meant for me to see at this particular time, because I'm hurting. And I know it's not because of me. I know it's because the world has continued to judge and try to pull me down and make me feel like I'm not worthy. But I know that I am. And I know that the only way to show the world is to get away from the world that I'm in. Not the whole world, but just the world that I have surrounded myself with for the past 35 years. I have to get away from them. And I have to take my babies away from them, because this is the only way that we will progress and be what the world feel like that we shouldn't be. Okay, that's all I wanted to talk to y'all about. I just needed to get that off my chest, because it was really, really bothering me. So to all the mothers that's out there that's dealing with something similar, because I do know it's a lot of you out there who gets bashed like I get bashed. Just remember that you are special. You doing what you're supposed to do as a mother. Don't let anybody come in and tell you that you're less than, but at the same time asking you to give them y'all last. Okay, y'all. Until next time on Life with Ease, remember to like, comment, and share, and I will check you guys later. Bye.